Hello everyone and welcome to another video. With Season 10 having launched, today I aim to give you all an updated tier list of weapons for medium class. Why not the other classes? Because I don't play the other classes. I'm hardly qualified to make a tier list for their weapons. Starting off, we have the newest addition, the Chimera XP. Personally, I think this is one of the better picks this season. It has pretty decent accuracy, especially at longer ranges, and holds up in close range fights as well. It doesn't feel too overpowered, and I definitely recommend it if you want a long-range weapon for medium class. A tier. Next, the AKM. This thing has existed since the very beginning, and is usually every medium's first weapon. It's more forgiving than some of the other medium weapons such as the FCAR due to its larger mag size, making it a pretty solid choice for beginners. It holds up in competitive modes as well. S tier. Now for the FAMAS. Since the FAMAS is a burst weapon, it essentially has a straight recoil pattern, thus making it very consistent and easy to master. It performs similarly to the other rifles. There's nothing much else to say about it. High A tier. The Cerberus next. The Cerberus is a three-barrel shotgun that deals fire damage. With this ability, you're able to quickly clear gas, and if your opponent runs away, you still have a chance of killing them. This thing used to be dominant in Season 6, but ever since the nerf, it hasn't ever been used a ton. Between the Serb and the model, the other shotgun, I'd say this is a better choice due to its larger amount of pellets, making it easier to hit targets. B tier. Speaking of the model also once dominated the competitive scene and then quickly died down in usage after brutal nerfs. I'd say the model rewards accuracy more than anything else and has 8 shells, making it more forgiving than the Serb, though it does still suffer from its inconsistence. Overall, I'd say low B tier. Now we have the CL40. This is only ever used in casual or low-ranked competitive lobbies, since no one there knows how to counter it. Essentially, you get 15 kills with it in a match, or 0. It really just depends on your opponents. If you plan to play in high-ranked games, definitely choose something else. If you're more casual, however, it's sinking into large amounts of damage without requiring a ton of accuracy. Just beware, there are loads of counters available in every class. C tier. Now we have the repeater. Its main use is long-range engagements in which it excels. It can deal tons of damage, especially if you can hit hand shots in a very short amount of time. But once you get into close range, you're cooked. The repeater's hip fire isn't very consistent or accurate, and this just lets your opponents kill you really easily. But it's still just insane at long ranges, so I'll place it in A tier. Next, the dual blades, F tier. Moving on, the right shield, also F tier. Do I really need to explain? Next up, we have the P90, a fairly new addition from Season 8. I really like this weapon. It just feels really nice and fun to use, though a lot of the time, due to its more prolonged beaming style of fighting from its 90 bullet mag size, I find that opponents escape with just a sliver of HP all too often. Maybe I'm just like bad or something, I don't know. But it does pretty well at long ranges too, which is surprising for an SMG. But if faced with another long range weapon, it's not the choice. But still, I mean, S tier. The revolver. This gun heavily, and I mean heavily, relies on accuracy. If you can't hit your shots, it's game over. You might as well be trying to kill an opponent with a defib. However, if your aim is good enough, it can do some insane damage in a very short amount of time at close and mid ranges, especially with its incredible headshot damage. However, getting good aim with a revolver is no easy task, and for that, I put it in B tier. Now, the F-car. The F-car is the weapon I use on medium class, and with the recent buff, it's better than ever. It has really solid damage output, but it leans more on aim than some of other medium classes weapons due to its smaller mag size of only 25 bullets. However, I don't find it terribly hard to aim with, and it's overall just very enjoyable and satisfying to use, much like the P90. Definitely an S tier weapon. Last but not least, the pike. This weapon used to be meta, but its glory was short-lived. The repeater, in my opinion, is better than the pike in almost every way, so if you want a long-range weapon, just go with the repeater. However, this doesn't make the pike a bad weapon. The one thing the pike has that the repeater doesn't is a mag. If you don't know what I mean, There is a delay between shots with the repeater that the pike doesn't have due to it having a proper magazine, while the repeater you have to load bullets straight into it. It's still a pretty decent choice for long ranges, and I'd say I put it in B tier. And that is it. That is every single medium weapon on a tier list. Feel free to share this with others, but remember, this is just my opinion. If you're good with a lower ranked weapon on this list, by all means use it. This is simply just meant to be a guide for those who are unsure what to pick in Season 10 of the finals. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, it'd really mean a lot to me if you liked or subscribed, since it helps this video get out to more people. With all that said, see ya!